If you're still knocking your microphone while typing or struggling with that massive boom arm in the shot, I have 3 arms at the moment, this one might just solve your problems. The new Elgato Wave mic arm isn't just one solution, it's actually 3 different setups in one. Let me show you why this changes everything. Hey, it's me, Luca. I'm an Italian videomaker based in Scotland, and today we are diving deep into the Elgato newest release, the Wave Microphone Arm MK2, the second version. But here's what makes this video different. I'm not just unboxing this thing, I'm comparing it head-to-head with the Elgato Desk Stand, you can see here, and the Elgato Wave Arm Pro, Low Profile Pro, to help you figure out which setup is actually right for your workflow. Anyway, if you're wondering, none of these microphones are working. I'm actually recording with another microphone in another boom arm. Quick heads up before we start, Elgato sponsored the video and sent me the products earlier, so take this into consideration, but everything you're about to hear is my honest opinion with pros and cons of this mic Wave MK2 after 1 month of usage. Let's start with what you get in the box. Classic Elgato packaging, blue and white. You get the signature rubberized clamp system that we've seen on the key lights and the other arms recently. Zero risk of damaging your desk, which honestly, at this price point, I think should be the standard, but isn't always. We have the extension, so there is a riser that I have connected right now. This means you can run the standard height or add significant extra reach when you need it. We had the same idea in the first gen of this arm, but on the new one, it's kinda better. It's better designed and a little bit sturdier than the previous one. So why I call this a 3-in-1? Because of how the arm articulates. Check this out. So configuration 1, the traditional scissor position. First you've got the classic boom arm setup like the standard. It was the standard till like 2022 probably. So the second solution, the second configuration, let's say, is the extended horizontal, is like a low profile for longer desks. So if you have like a really long desk, like 2 meters, like mine is quite small, so I have like the width is just like 140 centimeters, so not huge. But if you have like a 230 centimeters desk, I think this is really useful. So you can basically reach the middle of the desk way easier than this one. So if I try the same thing with the low, I can arrive just here. So the low profile or the LP Pro or the Wave Arm Pro, call it like you want, is shorter. So if I want to do the same with this, is way longer. So see, it goes like probably like 20 centimeters more. And the third one is coming from the top, so like this. So you can raise this, use the riser as well, and you can use it like so. So basically like this. So if you have like a microphone that, for example, like a Blue Baby Bottle or even like a Rode NT1, you can use it like this upside down and it looks great because you don't have like anything in between in your shot. And honestly, I wanted to try this solution with my Blue Baby Bottle and I think it can look super nice. But anyway, you can basically use it in 3 ways. And some of you can say, yeah, but I can do the same stuff with like a normal scissor arm. The thing is, not really, because you need a riser. You need something to lift it up. If you don't have it, for example, like I can say like the Rode PSA one is not really a thing you can do with that arm. With this one you can, and it's much compact and cool looking in my opinion. The flexibility here is insane, and that's before we even talk about the real game changer. Let's talk about keyboard clearance. With the traditional boom arms, even like the low profile arm, when you're streaming or in a video call, the mic sits right where you want to type. typically. So if you have like a scissor arm, I cannot tell, I cannot speak today, sorry. If you can use like arm like this, so like a normal scissor position like this, it's convenient. You don't have anything like in between, you can type and you don't have any kind of problem. But if you want to use, let's say, a low profile, this one is not the best idea in my opinion. So one thing I've noticed when I'm typing, for example, I'm doing like a video call with like a company or a friend or someone, it's really hard to type. I don't know, because I type without looking at the keyboard, but it's kind of like I have something in between, which is true, but no, it's strange. But I just much prefer this one, this position, if you want to type over a keyboard. But with this, if you have the longer desk, like I said, you have a taller setup, so you can go down and up, but this goes up. It's not like this one that goes like parallel to the desk. This is higher, and it's much better. Like now it's like impossible for me because my desk is too small, but I hope you get what I mean. So let's chat cable management. This one is different, it's similar to the old one, so you have these like channels, rubberized. It's different from the LP or the Wave Pro. You have this magnetic like metal cover, and with this is different. You have these channels, but they are quite nice because this cable you are seeing here is a handmade cable from Gianluca Rigotti in Italy, and is a pretty chubby cable. It's probably the bigger I have in the studio. So if you can fit this one, if I can fit this one, you can fit any cable. Another thing I loved is the tension system. It's pretty much perfect in my opinion. You can attach any microphone you want and it stays there. With the LP Pro, I love the gas spring because this one has a gas spring. You can just like tighten up if you want. But honestly, if you are just using it for a microphone, it's equally good. Like this one, it's basically like super handy. Also, the mount they use is the same. So the MK1 has a weaker mount here at the end, which is basically is exactly the same of this one that is more premium. It costs more and it's the same. Metal, nice, lovely. I mean, like this one is just, pod mic is pretty heavy, to be honest. It's not just like the lighter microphone in the world. So it's pretty heavy, and I mean, like it's not even like tightened at the maximum. So honestly, it's perfect. And yeah, I love it. I mean, one cool thing I saw recently is that a lot of people are using the Pro version, the Wave Pro, to mount prompters and heavy cameras. In that case, I really think you can leverage the power of a gas spring like this one, but with microphones, as I said, there is not like a real difference. So if you want to buy like an arm to mount the prompter with a camera or a webcam, probably this one is the best bet. So as promised, let's chat about options. Typically we have three where we are talking about like microphone supports. We have the desk stands like this one, we have low profile arms like this one, and we have the scissors arms like this one, or not really, but yeah, you get the point. The desk stand is more situational in my opinion. It's great if you want something simple and elegant for a podcast style setup where you are sitting face to face across the table, you're chatting with your friends or hosts, or I don't know, sometimes can be in the shot, obtrusive, let's say. So the LP Pro is aesthetically cleaner, it's less visible in the frame, more minimalist, which I like. I've always been a fan of this product, I love it. If you're all about the sleek look and your mic stays in positions like this way, so you don't have to move a lot. The microphone, I think the LP or the Pro version is much better, is gorgeous. But here's what the Wave mic arm does better. When you adjust the LP Pro vertically, and I saw this point taken out by Tom Buck, and I think it's a great point. So if you want to, let's say, move the low profile, you want to raise it up, see the microphone is not pointing to your mouth anymore. So like this is pointing to your mouth. It's perfect position, like one fist from your mouth. Perfect. If you raise it up, you have to do this, which, you know, can cause like some sounds, some unwanted sounds. And with this, is not the case, because at the end, the system is much more like a scissor type of system. So if I want to just raise it a little bit like this, it stays in this way. So it's not doing the thing that is pointing up. So it's much easier to manage. So if you, let's say you're talking like this, you have the microphone like this, okay, chat. So yeah, I'm here, I'm chatting, and you want to just lift it up just a tiny bit because you have to type something, it's still there. With the other one is a little bit different. So you want to use the microphone like this, let's say, okay. So I'm chatting. If I want to type, because this is in the way, I can raise it up, but it's not the same. You have to do this. So just a small point, but I think that sometimes can be a bit annoying with this one. So let's talk about price. The Wave Arm Pro runs about $179.99. The desk stand is the cheaper option at $59.99, and the Wave Mic Arm MK2 comes in at roughly $119.99. Final verdict, should you buy the Elgato Wave Mic Arm MK2? I think that if you are using, let's say, the older version, it's not like something you need to upgrade, in my opinion. If you're using this solution and you don't like the low profile, because the problem I liked it, let's say, or you have other problems, just write in the comments. If you have any problem with this arm, this can solve some of the problems. If you are upgrading from like a cheap microphone arm, let's say like an Amazon $20, $40, this is a nice upgrade because it's cleaner, it's good looking, you have everything you need in a microphone arm, and you can, let's say, use it in different ways, like I showed you. I do think that if you have like a very wide desk, this is a nice solution. For me, with this like really small desk, let's say, because the space is not big, it's not huge, probably is not like the best solution if I want to use it like this or like a low profile. But if I want to use it like this, with maybe this microphone going like down like this, let's say, this can be amazing, in my opinion. Amazing. Anyway, if you want to see my review of the Mic Arm Pro and the stand, you can click in this video right here. Thanks to Elgato for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you for watching. If you want to support this channel and the future reviews, all I need is a like and a subscription, and your Italian friend will be very happy. Ciao.